morning, guys, and welcome to another video. So I'm actually getting ready to head out. I'm going to go up to just up to our local coffee shop and work for a little bit. I have some crochet stitch tutorials that I need to upload to YouTube. I'm also planning on filming the full tutorial for my crochet Santa hat wine topper pattern today, which I finished one. I'll show you that in a minute because it's all the way over there. So I'll get that in a minute for you. And then later on today, my son and I actually have plans to go bowling. So that's going to be a lot of fun and I'll take you guys along with us. But I have a full day, a very full day of work that I need to do before that can happen. So I always hate having the camera facing this way because you can always see like all of this insulation behind me. Oh, anyways, it's a work in progress and it is what it is for now. So I want to show you guys what I've been working on. So I told you in my last couple of videos, I think, that I was working on a crochet, or that I wanted to design a Santa hat wine topper. And I did it. So look at this. This is so freaking cute. Look how cute this is. I got the little fold up brim. Is this not so cute? Like, look, got your little wine bottle. So I'm going to film this tutorial today. I'm in the process of making another one as well. This one is going to be a striped one. So red and white stripes all the way up. And I've already finished the brim for that one as well. And then the one that I'm going to film is actually going to be in this really pretty green colors. I have a seam on this one. This is why I'm remaking it, because you can see the seam. So this next one I'm making is seamless, which is why you see the stitch marker on there. But anyway, this is the one I'm going to film and it's going to look so pretty. All right, so in other news, my Christmas crochet advent is coming along. All my little squares. I think I showed you guys this one last week. I got some new ones. Ooh, this one. This was a really pretty stitch. Look at that texture. And then this one too. So we have quite a few squares now. So today I'm going to actually be working on designing a free printable for people to follow along for my crochet advent calendar. And it's going to have, I hope it turns out the way that it is in my head, right? I want to make a calendar with printable QR codes. So one for every day, December 1st to the 24th, and people can print them out and then just scan the code each day, and then they get this stitch tutorial that day. Like, wouldn't that be fun? So I'm going to work on designing that today. Yeah. And then I do have some leftover work from yesterday that I did not finish because what was the stitch I was doing yesterday? It was taking me so much longer. Oh, it was this one. This, if you guys could see the yarn that's over here, it's not on camera right now. It's very embarrassing. All right, anyway, I was working up this little sample yesterday. I don't know if you can see, like, it's called the arrow stitch. I was working that up yesterday. It took me longer than normal, but I did manage to film the tutorial. So I'm going to edit that tutorial today and hopefully put the PDF together and the blog post together and just have that stitch done, because that all was supposed to have been done yesterday. But all right, so it's time for me to put better looking clothes on because I'm going to pack up my laptop and head to town. All right, so I got myself a nice chai for the road. Not that I have a long way to go home, but it's just nice to have a fun drink. You guys, that stitch tutorial that I've been working on that's left over from yesterday, it's a long one. I almost considered eliminating it because there are so many steps and I'm afraid people are not going to understand it, but I'm going to have a YouTube video. So, I mean, the video will help a lot. I feel like for this particular stitch, that photo tutorials are just, people are just going to be confused. And I tried to take the best, you know, the best photos that I could, but this is just a really long stitch tutorial and it's literally taking me out. Are you so happy? Oh my. Okay, so I am back home now. Do you remember in the beginning of this video and I was like, oh, I'm gonna change my clothes before I go to town? I totally went like this, so I don't care. I need to film my Santa hat pattern tutorial now, and I really don't know how long that's going to take me. I'm probably going to be tied up for a few hours. So, and I'm kind of dreading it in a way. I mean, I love filming tutorials, but I don't feel good today, and I'm not really in the mood. So that is what I'm going to do now, and then I will see you guys in a few hours when I'm done filming. Okay, so I'm on a little break now from filming because there's some repeated rows and it's not necessary for me to film all of the repeated rows. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these rows and then I can move on to the next section of my tutorial. So fun. But you guys, I love this color, but this was really not the best color to choose to teach somebody how to make the waistcoat stitch on YouTube. But you know, it is what it is. You know, we're gonna go through with it. I just have my ring light turned up super bright, so hopefully people can see what I'm doing. But all right, so I gotta tell you guys, my carpal tunnel has been horrible for the last week, and it's honestly, it's a little rude, okay, for it to just decide that, you know, now it wants to have a very dominant presence in my life. It's not really fun at all. And see, the thing is I'm not in pain. I would say probably 95% of the time I am actually not in pain. My hands go numb all the time, but the biggest problem is that my hands shake when I'm trying to crochet, and it's really not a good look when I'm trying, especially when I'm trying to film tutorials, right? And my hands are just like, so I put my stitch marker in the wrong spot. There we go. So I had a nerve conduction study done about 8 years ago. And even then, it definitely wasn't like worst case, right? But I was also past the beginning stages as well. And I'm sure I should probably have an updated one to see if I'm a candidate for surgery, because this hand shaking business when I'm trying to crochet is not, and it's not just when I crochet. I mean, it's other things too. It's, you know, trying to write or, you know, button, you know, little stuff like that. So this is all due to rigidly practicing piano and violin for like 30 years. So, and this is the madness that is my current situation while filming this Santa hat. If you don't know, I have to share my kitchen space with my filming space. But luckily, when my camera is up here, you don't see like any of this other stuff over here. And I zoom in, so you really only see like this much. And now you're going to work one waistcoat stitch in each of the next 6 stitches. Okay, so I didn't quite finish my Santa hat video tutorial, but this is as far as I got. So we made the brim on video, and then we got this far. I have one more round, one more decreasing round that I need to film for this, and then we can close it up and then put it all together. This isn't actually sewn on here. So I haven't gone over that part yet either, but I did promise my son that I would take him bowling later today. So I'm going to change my clothes for real this time. I know I said that in the beginning of this video, but I'm going to change my clothes for real this time. And then we're going to get in the car and we're going to go bowling. Maybe pepperoni.